Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Friday, December 13th. We got Flex Friday on Prize Picks. Recap of yesterday, I told you it was going to be a defensive game with that Rams and 49ers game. I'm glad I only made 2 slips overall for that game. No touchdown passes. It was a game of field goals. It was a highly defensive game. So luckily we broke even on that. But let's head on over to today. For NBA, we do have several games. Actually, we almost have a full slate. So there's a lot of value today. I am going to make multiple slips on NBA. Obviously, I'm going to be doing that Flex Friday slip. Not sure if I'm going to do a 5 or 6 man yet. I like to break down the slips. I also have a couple on for gobbies. My favorite gobby I like to mention first one will be Joel Embiid. And obviously, I do like his regular line, but I do like Joel Embiid's points, which is at 22.5. Is it a high payout gobby as well? Past 2 games since he's been back, he's gotten well over 25 points. I believe he had 30 points and 32. Obviously, PrizePicks is not showing scoring details on a lot of these players today. Not sure why is that. But Joel Embiid's gobby, regular line, I do like it, but I'm going to play it safe. It is a high payout gobby at 22.5, so I'm going to take that. Next one I'm going to be taking, Michael Porter will be on my Flex Friday slip. And for him, you have 2 options. I already took him on Sleeper for rebounds and assists, which is at 8.5. I believe you can still get it at 8.5 here on PrizePicks. 8.5 or his rebounds is his best options for him today. His rebounds is at 6. So either of these two. Usually his line's at 6.5 or at 7. It is at 6. So I'm going to be taking either the rebounds. I'm probably going to be sprinkled on both of them on separate slips, rebounds and assists. Obviously, I took his rebounds and assists on sleep already for my protected play over there. So most likely I'm going to pivot to his rebounds here on PrizePicks. It's going to get bumped to 6.5 closer to game time, so hopefully you guys get it in at 6. Next one I'm going with is Kessler. And we got 2 key players out for the Utah Jazz. So a lot of the low is going to go to Walker Kessler. And for him, his PRA at 23.5 is good. Rebounds, you got some push equity at 11. This is going to get bumped to 11.5. But I do like his points and rebounds at 22. We do have that push equity. It's going to get bumped. As you can see, it's already becoming a popular play. Fantasy score is good at 35. But I'm going to stick with his points and rebounds. If this gets bumped to 22.5, I'm going to pivot to his fantasy score, as he does have block and steal potential. Next one I'll be going with is Mobley. And for this game, I'm going to be a little bit skeptical just for the fact it could be a blowout. So if you want to take Evan Mobley, you can take his first half PRA or fantasy score. But his full game, I do like his PRA or his fantasy score. Usually this is at 38, 38.5. It's down to 37. They're expecting a blowout. I mean, Cleveland's one of the top teams, if not the top team in the NBA right now, right alongside with the Thunder. But Evan Mobley, 37, I'm going to take my shot on it. I am going to do a first half with PRA with Mobley as well, just in case it is a blowout, but he does have block and steal potential as well. But Evan Mobley, fantasy score or points at 16.5 are good value. Next one is Bradley Beal. And for him, his points or his PRA, I know Kevin Durant's coming back. I'm not sure if he's going to be on a minutes restriction. I do want to take Kevin Durant's PRA, but it just got bumped to 32. Plus, he might be on some minutes restriction. So I think Bradley Beal should get plenty of those points. Not intended for Durant if he is on a minutes restriction. But for Bradley Beal, I'm going to have light exposure for him. Points or PRA will probably be best. But be aware Durant is back. But for Beal, I will be taking his points at 16.5. And last one I like to mention, you can take Zubac. You got Nate Powell, Collins, but I'm going to go with Vucevic, and I'm going to be taking his PRA, which is at 33.5. Usually this lands at 34.5. I think on other platforms they have it at 34.5. No scoring details. Going against Charlotte, I think he can feast on the rebounds and points. Usually he averages about 20, 22 points. Rebounds, he can go double digits. I think he'll have a double-double. So his PRA at 33.5 is excellent. Not sure if his fantasy score is posted. It is at 39.5. He does have block and steal potential, so this is some good 39.5. Usually it's at 40, 40.5. So you can take his fantasy score or his PRA. But I will have at least 4 or 5 of these on my Flex Friday slip. But these are good value using Daily Grind Fantasy. If you could take in 1 or 2, I think Mobley, Kessler, and Porter will be the top 3 in this slip. If you're throwing some gobbies, Embiid is probably the best gobby right now. And it's a high payout gobby as well. Embiid should easily get 30 points in this game against the Pacers. He's at full strength. Should be no minutes restriction. So these are some good props here. For your Flex Friday, you can put some of these in along with your favorites. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. If you're interested in the Discord, the link is in the description below. I post all my slips. I posted all my sleeper slips, including the protected play, which they're holding a promo every single day. A protected play if you put in a play at 20 or less. Other than that, have a great weekend. Hopefully we hit on this Flex Friday. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.